Sports and physical culture, Buzkashi, national sport. Horse riders wrestle a goat carcass. Cricket is massive. Afghanistan has competed consistently in World Cups from 2015 despite facing numerous challenges and their rare feat when they defeated West Indies. This shows their true commitment and dedication to the sport. For the 2015 Cricket World Cup, Afghanistan debuted in the tournament, marking a significant step in their international journey. 2019 Cricket World Cup, they qualified again, showcasing their growing presence on the world stage. 2023 Cricket World Cup, they achieved their best performance, winning 4 matches. ICC Men's T20 World Cup 2024, a historic achievement, reaching the semi-finals for the first time. Rashid Khan has been Afghanistan's first global superstar, and the key to their successes in their early years in international cricket and is renowned for his leg break googla bowling and sharp fielding. Fighters like Ahmad Wali Hotak, who competes in Russian and Eurasian MMA in the following promotions: ACB and Fight Nights Global. He is the only one who fights out of Afghanistan and yes, actively represents his nation. Nasrat Hakbarast, Javid Basharat, and Farid Basharat are all Afghan-born mixed martial artists who compete in the UFC. Nasrat Hakbarast fights in the lightweight division, while Javid and Farid Basharat compete in the bantamweight division. Javid Basharat and his brother Farid were born in Afghanistan but moved to England with his family as a child. Nasrat Hakbarast was also born in Afghanistan but he now resides and trains in Germany. Talking about cinema, they have limited film industry, mostly underground or exiled creators. There is the Oscar-nominated documentary, The Breadwinner, animated by Nora Toomey. Few of Afghan or Afghan origin come American celebs are: Azita Ganizada, an Afghan-American actress known for her roles in various TV series notably Alphas and films, The Kite Runner, Broadway musical. Fahim Fazli, an actor, author, and cultural advisor, recognized for his work on 12 Strong, The Prey and his contributions to the U.S. Army where he worked as combat interpreter. Marina Galbahari, an actress who gained recognition for her role in the film Osama. Annette Mahendru, an actress of Indian-Russian descent, known for her role in The Americans. Let's break down their economy and infrastructure. We have Afghan Wireless, Afghanistan's first wireless communications company, providing 4G LTE and other services. Roshan, a mobile telecommunications company controlled by the Aga Khan. Azizi Bank, a major Afghan bank founded by Mirwais Azizi. Ariana Afghan Airlines, the national airline of Afghanistan. A brief summary of their metrics. Population, 36 to 50 million with a density of 67 people per square kilometer. Afghanistan's nominal GDP is $17.15 billion, with a per capita GDP of $363.7-600. Annual exports exceed $2 billion, with agricultural, mineral, and textile products accounting for 94% of total exports. They do have external debt. The nation's total external debt is $3.44 billion as of 2024. Their unemployment rate is estimated at 13.3% in 2024. Inflation, deflationary pressures have eased, but risks to economic stability. However, just like African countries, Afghanistan is rich in natural resources, including lithium, iron, zinc, and copper. It is the second largest producer of cannabis resin, and third largest of both saffron and cashmere. Afghanistan's human capital is significantly underdeveloped, with a Human Capital Index, HCI, of just 39%. This means a child born in Afghanistan today will only be 39% as productive as they could be with full health and complete education. The country faces challenges in education, health, and overall productivity, impacting its human capital development. Education for girls severely restricted under Taliban rule, as of 2025. Underground schools and mobile education still operate secretly. Very low literacy rate, just 43% overall. At least 1.4 million girls have been denied access to secondary education since 2021. Prominent scientific figure from Afghan region is Al-Biruni, a polymath who excelled in physics, mathematics, astronomy, natural sciences, history, chronology, and linguistics. Other key people in field of science, medicine, and tech are Sadiq Afghan, a mathematician and political activist. He is known for founding the World Philosophical Math Research Center in Kabul. Ghulam Sadiq Wardak, an inventor, he developed several practical inventions including a solar-powered water pump, a solar-powered car, and an automatic hand-washing system. Abdul Ahad Momand, he flew on the Soyuz TM-6 mission and spent 9 days aboard the Mir space station in 1988, making him the first Afghan and the fourth Muslim to travel to space. Shakardok Jafari, a medical physicist, she is recognized for her contributions to cancer treatment. Army and defense, the graveyard of empires, beat back Britain, Soviet Union, and even US forces. Taliban now form the de facto military power. Afghanistan's forces use asymmetrical techniques, often relying on guerrilla warfare and insurgent tactics, were able to inflict heavy casualties on technologically superior armies. This involved ambushes, roadside bombings, and other hit-and-run attacks, making it difficult for conventional forces to establish control and maintain security. Afghanistan's mountainous and rugged terrain provided a natural advantage to its forces, making it difficult for large armies to maneuver and control the country. During the Soviet-Afghan War, the US, Britain's MI6 and Saudi Arabia provided significant military aid and financial support to the Mujahideen, including Stinger missiles, Lee Enfield rifles, blowpipe missile launchers which significantly neutralized Soviet air power. So while seen as conflict-ridden, but Afghan culture, food, poetry, and resilience have global admiration. It proudly hosts one of the oldest civilizations, over 5,000 years of human history. Yes, I forgot to add this: their women have good fertility rate, 4.84 births per woman. Some more bonus and peculiar facts: pigeons also have passports. Pigeon racing is a huge underground sport. People fly kites competitively with glass-coated strings to cut opponents' kite running. It's illegal to dance, sing, or watch TV in certain Taliban-run areas. More than 90% of world's lapis lazuli, blue gemstone, comes from Afghanistan. Despite restrictions, Instagram influencer culture is growing underground. Tunnels of the Bamiyan Buddhas hide ancient Buddhist caves and paintings. The Afghan hound is one of the oldest dog breeds in the world. Some regions still use barter systems instead of money. Afghanistan has no food outlets and franchises, just their regional food joints and restaurants, so none of processed shit. World's first ever oil painting was discovered in Afghanistan, dating back to 650 AD. Finally, the question of the hour: should you travel to Afghanistan? While UK, US government, and EU advises against, you should heed to their advice if you are new or not up and adaptive to the environment. However, if you are excited, we have seen numerous solo female and male travelers from various countries visit, so there's no actual harm. Stay sharp and exercise basic vigilancy. However, there is indeed a threat of rebel groups or warlord insurgents who may open fire in public places. That is there. So inquire everything about any destination you plan to visit and the probability of occurrence of such incidents. Some of the best sites in Afghanistan besides market, local shopping, spicy colorful street food and cuisine include. Your safest bets are Herat, Kabul, Bamiyan, and Mazar-e-Sharif, often cited as being among the more stable areas. So I guess that's all about Afghanistan. Yes, few parameters I may not include for other countries as they have whole lot of premier specialty feats. For countries, if they don't have that level of accolades, I dive more deep to cover other lesser known parameters in general but which are prominent among its citizens. In parallel series of the same subject, I'll do cover the information which we missed and are must mention. That's all for today, thanks.